Good morning, everyone. Well, there's no one in the chat yet, but I just want to say good morning. So I just wanted to see how everyone's doing. Perhaps play a morning song, How is everybody? And I start out with a classical morning song.
Happy kids are successful.
I hate ads.
When you choose a tuition-free K-12 powered,
It'll work. Good morning, everyone. Every morning is a gift from God. Because we don't know. We don't know the day when we're not going to wake up. Just how it is out here, But that's just the way things are. All right. Just a little background music, that's all. A little inspirational background music for this morning. What do we want to talk about today? Well, I got some insider, I got some information that they're going to try another lockdown. So-called new strain of COVID. They're going to attempt another lockdown. New forced vaccinations. I hope that many of you who went through this aren't dumb enough to fall for it again. And to say hell no. Or to say no way. Because I'm not going to comply with this. I'm done. And that's all I got to say about that. By September, they're going to implement a new lockdown. Look out for that one. That's next month. New mask mandates, everything. Oh boy. It's amazing when I start talking about that. My view count just goes down. How interesting. That's all I want to say about that. Okay, we got one viewer. This morning is well, there's not much sun this morning. How you doing, Seal Hater? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Looks like we're gonna have some rain around here. Awesome, Seal Hater. Well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I noticed my view count goes down the minute I talk about the coming lockdowns that they're going to try again. The new lockdowns they're trying to come. This is like the sequel of Lockdown Revenge, you know? Where'd you go, Seal Hater? I've been great. I've been achieving goals in my life. I've been doing things, making money, losing weight, getting strong. And see, I've lost a lot of weight. Look at that. It's okay, but the funny the my monitor says my views are 0, but you're watching. I think that's because I spoke of something I shouldn't have spoken of, that our masters are planning. You know. I will not comply with another lockdown. I will not comply. Kiss my rear end. I'm not wearing a mask. And just like before, I'm not taking the shots. Oh, I got some. You probably haven't seen this one before. Stun gun flashlight. It was only around $20 on it's a rechargeable USB. It's around $20 on eBay. So get yourself one. So true. I might just do that, Seal Hater. Always strong and always Christian. Christian. Oh, the sun is shining now. Oh, didn't. Well, I'll put it this way. You're Irish, okay? I'm not against you. I just believe in something different than you, slightly different than you. I'm not a Catholic, so I will say I have a lot. Joseph, how you doing, brother? Well, thank you, Seal Hater. How you doing, Joseph? I actually left a comment on your video with the atlatl. Pretty good stuff, man. You're pretty good. So I guess you can't have one of these in Ireland. Well, you know what you can get is a shillelagh. Awesome, Joseph. Awesome. I like the great comment you left about, what's going on, our attack on the Second Amendment. There's more to that. They're trying to shut down gun stores all across the country. The federal government is. The federal government is shutting down gun stores, revoking license dealers everywhere. You know. Oh yeah, Joseph is really cool. He does archery, air guns, guns. Um, he does bushcraft. He can make snares, traps, start fire. He does a lot of great stuff. He's known. He's ex-military. He's a really cool guy. Um, but yeah, I'm going to put this message out, and I'll repeat myself again. Okay, for those who haven't been here before. By September, they're going to try to implement another lockdown. I've gotten some information that they're going to try to implement a second lockdown. They're going to call it the COVID new strain. They're going to try all the same crap they did before, probably even worse. I don't know what they're going to do, but I just wanted to let that out. Amen, Joseph. Amen. It's a good thing to get back into in this day and age. Seal hater. Also, learning how to defend yourself is a good thing to have in this day and age. I know what's going on in Ireland, and it's very sad what happened to your people in this modern age. I'm not going to say too much about that. Let's just put it this: I've been aware of what's been going on in Ireland. What they've done, what your government has done. I know all about it. Okay, you're Irish and you live in America. Okay, you're Irish American or whatever. You're an American. You're not living in Ireland. Don't. Okay. Okay, so you're an American. See, you confuse me when you do that. You confuse me. I'm thinking you're living in Ireland because it's the internet, you know? And that's what I like about you, Joseph. Subscribe to Joseph Bishop. It's okay, Seal Hater. It's okay. It's okay. Just want to let you know. I'll tell you this, okay? Give me a second. And don't leave because I left it downstairs and I'll show you something, Seal Hater, besides the taser that you can get for cheap. I left it downstairs. Here we go. This is it. This is basically $14.99 on eBay, pretty much. It's Sabra pepper gel. Self-defense on a budget here. I got this for around 20 bucks. You know, for around 20 bucks. So this is stuff you should buy in this day and age. Stun gun flashlight. Now I like the stun gun flashlight because it looks like a flashlight and it operates as a flashlight. So it's not going to be as obvious as a stun gun. You know, it's not an obvious stun gun. So that's why I like it. I can use it as a flashlight, or I can use it for this. So in self-defense situation. You know what I mean? In a self-defense situation, yes. This, well, you can use this against a criminal attacker. Someone is getting aggressive with you. You know what I mean? Both of these things you can use that for. This is for close range. This is for mid-range. You know what I mean? This stuff will basically take the wind out of someone's sails. It'll burn, but it won't kill them. Well, I got news for you, buddy. Seal Hater. There are people out there that will hurt you. Okay. Okay, there are people out there that will rob you, hurt you, and try to kill you. Okay, and we're living in an age where it's getting bad. The crime rate in America, it's going through the roof. We're living in that time. No, man. Cops can't save you every time. They can't be everywhere, and they can't get to you in time. You got to be your own defender out here. No, man. You know how much time it takes for the cops to get there? It takes a long time. I mean, not a long time, but it takes about, like they may be fast, but they're not fast enough to get you before a criminal takes you out. You know what I mean? That's true, Iron Man. You better know how to defend yourself out here. I'm just saying. They do a lot of times. But here's the thing. like I said, the cops cannot. Okay, the cops aren't. I think it's been a legal case. They're not. They're not. They're not. They're not there to protect you. They're not there to basically. They can stop a crime and stuff like that, but they can't be everywhere all the time. And the thing is, when you call the cops, it takes, I think, about minutes. I mean, you only got seconds. You know what I mean? It'll take like 3 minutes for the cops to get there. You know what I mean? And the criminal only needs a few seconds. You know what I mean? That's it. It'll take about 3 minutes for the cops to get there. And you only got, and the criminal only needs a few seconds to take you out of this world. Or to put you in the hospital. That's all he needs. He or she needs. So these kinds of things are very important to have. Particularly when they're going after our guns right now. Shutting down, gun stores and stuff like that. And not all people are nice, Seal Hater. I've learned that in my life. Not everyone's nice. Not everyone's kind. There are cruel people out there. There are good people, but there's also bad people out there. I think you've been taught wrong. Not everyone is naturally good. Amen. But the thing is, when some people can do dangerous things, especially when there's drugs involved or something like that. I've seen drug addicts that will just basically kill you for a hit. If you think there aren't people like that, you're out your mind. It's time to live in the real world. Okay. Get ready for the next lockdown because it's coming next month. I don't know if this lockdown is going to be successful like it was before. We don't know. But I'm not going to comply with it. I'm done. I'm not going to wear a mask. They're also for self-defense, Seal Hater. But let's not forget that weapons have been used for multiple purposes for thousands of years. Before guns were ever invented, human beings have been carrying weapons. Before the pistol, it was the sword. Before the rifle, it was the spear. I get that one. Like I said, there's a lot of bad people out there, Iron Man. Fentanyl, everyone. I'd say, get yourself ready, you know what I mean, for trouble, you know what I mean? Saying you might not be looking for trouble, but trouble will, but a lot of times trouble has a way of finding you, Mm. No, man. I've learned that in my life. And when trouble comes, you want to be ready for trouble. You know what I mean? I took martial arts. I I learned various weapons and stuff like that. Well, there are people out there that don't love human life. You got to understand that. And there are people out there that would gladly take your life, given the chance. If you don't want to take a life, use less than lethal. Use these methods. Use pepper spray. Use tasers, less than lethal launchers, and stuff like that. Nobody does these days because I have nothing. For me, I'm kind of the cops. You know, it depends. You know, it really does depend on the cop. You know what I mean? I've seen good cops. I've seen some asshole cops. You know what I mean? I've seen a combination of both, depending on where you are. You know what I mean? For example, my local police aren't really really that ignorant or nothing. You know. You know, it depends. That's true, Iron Man. That's true. I think that the cops do what they're told to do, and they just follow orders, and that's the problem. You know, during the so-called pandemic, so-called, because I don't think it was an actual pandemic. They oppressed people. They shut down churches. They mess with people's businesses. You know, under orders, lockdown orders. Now, the ones who didn't quit, you know what I mean? Now, there were good cops who quit because of that, you know what I mean? Maybe. I'll put it this way: without cops, I think people would solve their own problems. You know what I mean? I mean, for thousands of years, we didn't need police. Look in the Bible. We didn't need police to apprehend criminals, even in the biblical times. So, you know, like I'm saying, it's I don't know what else to say about all this, you know. But the point is here is that you got to be your own defender, as you know, as my good buddy, what's his name? Less than lethal dad, LLD, less than lethal. I was trying to get the word is right. Less than lethal dad. You got to be your own defender out here. You know what I mean? It's not an interesting. The situation isn't as cut and dry. You know what I mean? Well, okay. You might seal hater to get a gun permit license. I would tell you this: if you don't want to get a gun, get a less than lethal launcher. There's a lot of alternatives out there, man. Have you heard of these less than lethal launchers? Get a burner with pepper balls, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things out here that you can use. Get a can of pepper spray. You can get these in different sizes, but you can get the ones that are big, the ones that are like the big riot pepper spray. Do what you have to do. Well, good. You got the less than lethal launches out here, the Byrnas, the T for E. You even got the Mercury Rise brand of less than lethal launcher. You got different alternatives out here. If you want less than lethal, okay. And for lethal, you got like the PCP air rifles. You even have replica black powder revolvers and rifles. You know what I mean? You got it all out here. But I say this, get ready so you don't have to be ready. That means just prepare. Prepare for an eventual situation where you're going to have to deal with bad people. Prepare for that. Well, like I said, you don't have to get one. You can get something else. There are alternatives out there. But if you want to get one, get one. But if you want to get a revolver, get a black powder revolver. Okay, there you can get those without a permit. No permit, no background check. Just get yourself a black powder revolver, and they're lethal. You know, train yourself with it. It's not going to be as good as it's not going to it's not going to be as quick as a modern firearm, but it can still get the job done. You know, as long as check your local laws before you get one, though. You know. Also, there's also repeating crossbows you can get. Oh yeah, there's repeating crossbows you can get that are lethal. There's the Steamboat Stinger AR-6, the Vlad, the Cobra Adder. These are ones that you can get. You can buy these online. No problem, no muss, no fuss. Well, I'm always glad to help people. There's also the PCP air rifles. Now, those are lethal. You can get those. I mean, okay, if you want to learn more, go to my friend Big Tactical's channel, TAC Family Militia TV. TAC Family Militia TV. It's on YouTube. You can get all the information you need. There's Black Powder Papa. He also can help you find alternative means of self-defense as well. You know what I mean? Black Powder Papa. You know, there's Air Gun Ballistics. Very good channel. A lot of great stuff out here. And of course, if you get yourself a less than lethal launcher with the promo code, one word, capital letters, TACFAM, you'll get 10% off on all your less than lethal purchases on Modern Combat Sports, Mercury Rise website, and Survival Air Guns. Okay, now, okay, well, you know, it's Survival Air Guns, so you're gonna get a lot of that. I can't show any launchers on the YouTube. Honey Bunch, how you doing? I just got some new stuff. This is pepper gel, and this is a stun gun / flashlight. Yes, it's gel. It's basically it's kind of like a gel that like a hair gel or something like that, except it's burns. You know what I mean? It'll like squirt out, and it doesn't like in case there's a breeze, it won't blow. Like unlike the liquid, it won't blow back on you, but you got to hit the face. Yeah, it does. It does. There's also the less than lethal launchers that shoot the pepper balls, and that forms a dust cloud and around the attacker, from a distance. So that's you can get like a Burna, a Mercury Rise, or T for E, less than lethal launchers, whatever you like. Me too. Me too. Halloween. I is one of my favorite holidays because it brings back so many childhood memories, so many fond memories. You know, man, of Halloween parties and trick or treating, and apple cider and pump. Thank you, honey bunch. Yeah, get yourself one of these. This is better than the spray. It's the gel. So because the wind won't blow back on you with this stuff. You know what I mean? The gel is I think it's a little bit better than the spray because with the liquid it'll basically wind affects liquid and not gel. It's like getting slime. Oh, definitely. I love to carve pumpkins. I did it last year. Honey bunch. And that's why the gel is better. The gel is better because the wind won't blow it back on you. You know what I mean? That's why the gel is better. Liquid, we can. This is gel. That's the reason why gel is a little bit better than the liquid. And the gel sticks onto somebody. Think about that. And this has also, not only does it have, not only is it gel, it has a dye which marks the attacker. Okay? Skin. It marks the attacker's skin for the police to find them. So that's a good thing. I don't know. Just says it does it. I don't know what color, but I don't think it really matters what color it is. It's supposed to be a bright color. Hopefully. Hopefully, honey bunch. It's only $14.99 on eBay. It's by Sabra. I don't know. Sabra pepper gel. Get it? It's good until 2027. What's my name? Yes, not good on the hair. No dates, but I've been living my life pretty well. I got money. I'm getting my in the process of getting my license. I already got my learner's permit. Um, so I'm achieving life goals. I do want to get a date. You know, I do have some bad news. So I want to tell everybody by September they're trying to implement another lockdown. If you know what that is, remember last lockdown, mass forced vaccinations. That's what they're trying again. I'm not going to go along with it. I know, but the question is, what are you going to go along with wearing the mask again? Are you going to go along with trying to? I'll tell you this: I'm not going to wear a mask. I will quit my job if they try to force me to wear a mask, and I'll tell them this straight to their face. You know what I mean? I am not going to do that at all. That's so true, honey bunch. Amen to that, seal hater. Uh, well, honey bunch, I hope you get one of this. Hope you get one of these because it's cheap and it could save your life. So I hope you would get one of these. This is the gel, and so it won't blow back on you. It's interesting. Indeed. Honey bunch. I don't know. Let's see. I'll have to go through this. Okay. Let's see. Maximum protection against threats. It's number one. Sabre pepper gel. Practice carry. What does Sabre pepper gel do? Involuntary eye closure, difficulty breathing, facial symptoms. Carry at all times. Spray semi-annually. Deploy when you feel yourself. Sabre pepper gel. Slip under the seat pictures left. Spray from ear to eye. 18. Okay. Pepper gel. Must be extreme. Tips, safety. I really don't know that. Here it is. Formula spray pattern. It doesn't say. It's supposed to be bright. It's supposed to be a bright color. Honey bunch. I'd also suggest for close range encounters to get one of these. Have this and this. This is around 20 bucks, by the way. Rechargeable. It's a flashlight and a stun gun. You can't go wrong. I bet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bright color. It would have to be a bright color for the police to see it, like a bright green or bright pink or bright red. I don't know. You know what I mean? Give me some more thumbs up, people. I need some more thumbs up if you're new here. Thumbs up. Only get 2? Jeepers. Honey bunch. Well, this will make an attacker jump. You know? Awesome. Lightning in your hand. That's lightning in your hand, honey bunch. You can also get yourself one of these, a tactical pin. Armed and dangerous. See you later. Well, anyone can be a superhero with these simple gadgets. Know what I mean? You need, just like Batman, you got to have your utility belt full of self-defense gadgets. Know what I mean? Okay. You can go on eBay and get this stuff if you want to. There are good people out there. And I'm saying, yeah, I have love for my fellow man, Seal Hater, but at the same time, I don't completely trust my fellow man. And they're not always going to love you. You know? Just remember that. That hippie stuff doesn't always work in the real world. You know? I know, honey bunch. We got 3 viewers now, and that's good. Well, it's 9:35. The morning's almost over. I hope I've inspired some people and informed some people. Oh, what? Oh, no. Wait. I have to talk about this. I made, Honey Bunch. I have new videos out, and I have some good videos, you know, and I really want people to watch more of these videos because I haven't been getting a lot of views on them. So go to some of my new videos, and I made some videos about. I got one that got a lot of views. I talked about the Barbie movie and how it was feminist propaganda. I also made a video about thinking about what's coming in the future. Like for example, with the new technology, like AI technology, it makes the e-thought obsolete. I think you're gonna like that video. Okay, honey bunch. But the point is here, I made some new videos, and I talked about the attacks on the Second Amendment. Um, Thank you. I'm not going to spoil all the videos, but I do cover a variety of topics. And basically, give me some thumbs up and give me some views, thumbs up, and of course, leave a comment so I know you're there. I don't know if you just watching my video is cool, and I'm glad you gave me the views, but I like to know that you're there. You know what I mean? Because when you comment, it lets me know, that you appreciate my videos. You know what I mean? Thank you, honey bunch. I've made some videos about this and the topic, and about like future tech, making certain people. For example, I'm not going to go into the videos. Like you have to watch them yourself. You know what I mean? You'll have to watch the videos yourself and form your own opinion about it. If you disagree with me, I'm fine with that. If you agree with me, God bless you. You know? You should watch the new videos then, Seal Hater. There's a lot of material that you've missed. You know? If I was the president, I would do a lot of things different. I can tell you that right now. Number one, if I was the president by executive order, I would eliminate all gun control. Everybody will be able to own a gun. You know? Oh, I would basically dismantle the ATF. Mm-hmm. Number two, I would ban no fault divorce. Mm-hmm. Make families stronger. Mm-hmm. I put a federal ban on no fault divorce. I repeal it. Mm-hmm. Maybe not every. Mm-hmm. To make families stronger. Mm-hmm. Number three, let's see what I would do. Oh, there's a lot of things I would do. Oh, I'd take care of that one. I would definitely tackle inflation. Now, number one, I put tariffs on foreign goods. I'd bring back jobs. No, I'd say number three, I'd take tariffs on foreign goods. I'd bring back manufacturing to this country. Um, that would be a good idea. That'd be a good video. You just inspired me, honey bunch. I will do it. I'll make a video of it. You know what I would do if I was president. Thank you. See you later. Yes, that one. I did do celebrity, like female celebrities. I like to slap, but I didn't really mean I wanted to slap them, but it was just a joke. You know what I mean? I would cuss them out sometimes. I would tell them to screw off or something, but I wouldn't. I don't want to slap them. I was a joke, but people took it seriously, So I had to make one to be fair, gender neutral, you could say. And I just made male celebrities I like to punch. And so, yeah. I'll tell you, Alec Baldwin was on the top of my list of a celebrity I'd like to knock the hell out. You know what I mean? Mr. Tough Guy likes to pick, Good booties. See you later. More like a pimp slap. Pow, pow. I will say this. There was a time in the history of the West, it was socially acceptable to slap your significant other if she was getting out of line. She was getting mouthy. You know what I mean? It was socially acceptable, and I'm not saying, and you could say it was for good or bad, but if there was a time. You look at old movies, for example, like from the Elvis movies, and you'll see women getting slapped. So, it's like it was never socially acceptable to punch a woman back then. An open hand slap was acceptable, just not a punch. That was never acceptable. So that's what that was. Yes, there was a time. I'm just quoting. I'm just looking at the history. I'm just. This was historically acceptable, and let's say in the 50s and as far back as the 50s and 60s. This was socially acceptable. If a woman was getting mouthy, it was socially acceptable to basically slap her. It was, I'm not, so don't shoot the messenger here. I'm just saying how it was. I'm not saying I endorse it or nothing. I'm saying that it was acceptable. Okay. Sean Connery. You look up Sean Connery and some of his old Bond movies. You'll see. You'll see. That's true, Honey Bunch. That's true. No, no, it wasn't invented yet. Most of the time they used like blackjacks back then. So, seal hater. Some called a blackjack or a sap. You know what I mean? I have one. I'll show it to you. This is what they used before stun guns. This was it. It's lead. It's leather. Basically, that was it. Pow. Knock you out. They had different versions of these. They had like slung shots. They're called slung shots, not slingshots. Slung. They're basically this was the stun gun of its day. Well, this one isn't a slung shot. It's a honey bunch. It's a blackjack or slapjack. You know, so in Canada they're called beaver tails. You know what I mean? It's basically a leather pouch filled with lead, sewn together. It's designed for that close range kind of experience. You know? This is something you can conceal in your pocket, and when you have to pull it out, someone comes at you. Bam! They call them. You got the cautious with the. There's also another name for them, like a kosh. The slung shot has another name, a kosh. It's also called a kosh. So you can look up these type of. These were the original less than lethal weapons, pretty much. You know. There were different names for them, but these were effective. They were actually invented by criminals. And then they were used by law enforcement. Isn't that ironic? To a certain extent, I am. I do like weapons, and I like to know the history of them. The internet will tell you a lot of things about the history of weapons, the evolution of them. Oh, they've been around since I think they've been around for like a long time. They're really popular around the in the Victorian era. They're really popular during the Victorian period. There were different versions of these during the Victorian period. There's a whole video. There's a guy I know that talks about them. You know, the history of like cautious. You can look it up on YouTube. Cautious, slingshots, blackjacks, slapjacks. You know, he goes into the history of it. For example, there were versions of these, you know, used in like old Victorian England. Oh yes, definitely in card games. I mean, this is what, you know, old gamblers used to carry sometimes. You know, this is something. This is more of like, you know, like gangsters used to carry this. Gamblers used to carry this. It used to be a very popular weapon. You know. Because it's so concealable. You can carry it in your pocket. There's versions you can carry in your pocket you can basically, there are versions in your pocket you sling around your wrist, right? And they don't see it. Boom, boom. Smaller versions. You know what I mean? They get knocked out. You know what I mean? That's why people carried these. These were very popular around during the Victorian era, turn of the century. Police officers and criminals use these. You know, and all this basically is a leather pocket, you know, stitched like a knife sheath, filled in with lead. So that's all it is. This is what they used. This was a stun gun of its day because it would stun you. Mm-hmm. I would say get a slambok, seal hater. Don't try to use like a bullwhip, dude. Mm-hmm. Those things, you got to be skilled with that. But if you want to learn it, go for it. Well, if you're new here, give me another thumbs up. I would say get yourself a cold steel slambok. You know what I mean? It's not like a Western whip. It's more like a leather switch. You know what I mean? It's effective for self defense. I'd say get a slambok. You know what I mean? It's flexible. It can be. I mean, takes a lot of skill to do. And the fact it might whip back on you. All right. It's been a good morning, but this morning's about. Welcome, Seal Hater. But, this morning is about to end. It's almost 10 o'clock here. So I'm going to leave you for now and do some other things. About to go off air. I will tell you that I always try to give useful information. And remember, lockdown is coming in September. Take a stand. Be prepared. Be ready. Thank you, Honey Bunch. Bye, everybody. God bless you and have a blessed morning.